Welcome back. This is Remy with Penumbra Overture, second part of the game. Picked up some goodies. There's some dude over in that wall. Use our flashlight real quick, see if there's anything here. Oh, okay. Let's save batteries. It's our battery life. Okay, battery life is fine. Okay, that's creepy. Hammer. Oh, shit. It's one of the dogs. It's been eaten by spiders. What? Got a note. What are diary entries? Oh, there we go. Day 1. I begin this record still in the hope that the great work we have undertaken here might one day be of scientific value, despite the chaos which has ensued in the last 6 hours previous. My aim is to remain secure until what help there may be arrives, and to that end I have barricaded myself into a small workshop area in the abandoned part of the mine. I hope that the meager food rations here will keep me alive, and that those I hid from will not jeopardize that. Perhaps this mine really is cursed. It's almost precisely 30 years since the incident that brought us here, and now 30 years on, fate has struck again. Day 3. I've forecasted that today the rescue crews would arrive, but I can only hypothesize that they would be unaware of my location and hence busy themselves evacuating the other survivors. If they have not arrived by tomorrow, I will go out in search of them. Day 6. My first mistake was to make assumptions on the matter of rescue. My second mistake was to make assumptions on the safety of this mine. My third mistake was to act on both of those assumptions in going outside of my safe haven. My best estimate is that I left the workshop where I was secured about 2 days ago in search of aid, and I have found only danger. I approached the old living quarters, but curiously could find no sign of life whatsoever. I returned in what I thought was the direction from which I had come, but soon found myself in an unfamiliar locale. Confused but focused, I attempted to make my way home, but found myself threatened by some species of feral creature, which seems to have made this old mine its home. Although the specimen bore significant interest to me, I chose to retreat only to find myself outmaneuvered and outnumbered by the beasts. I turned and ran, injuring my ankle in the process, which I believe now is more likely a sprain rather than a fracture. For some time I cowered and fled into the dark, but a few hours ago I discovered a door leading to a smaller, disused part of the mine, the key for which I still have in my pocket. Within that area I discovered this storeroom, and I think it should keep me safe for some time. This place is a maze. My lesson learnt: I will not venture out again until I am certain the area is safe. Day 19. Rescue seems increasingly unrealistic. Supplies diminishing. Lots of spiders in this place. I do not like spiders. Day 34. I caught one of the accursed eight-legged beasts nestling in my open mouth when I woke up this morning. In my surprise, I swallowed it. It's not so much the act of swallowing which concerns me, but the genus of arachnid. It would be unlikely that a cave-dwelling spider would be venomous to any significant degree, but the possibility troubles me all the same. Day 35. Any known venom would have affected me by now, and so today is the first minor cause for celebration I have had since the incident. By lucky coincidence, this pardon me, hiccups. This revelation also means I have discovered a virtually inexhaustible supply of nutrition. I intend to venture into the basement beneath this storeroom in the name of science to discover more about these creatures' natural habitat. And one of the safety rules of science, don't stick it in your mouth. Day 50. For 4 days now I have been surviving solely off the quite considerably sustenance provided by the spiders. For some time I was struggling to gather enough of the crunchy little morsels. However, Lady Luck smiled on me once more when the batteries in my torch died, and I made a second life-saving finding. The creature's natural habitat is the dark. With my light now diminished, I need only lie still for a few minutes, and I will have attracted enough of the beasts for a rather hearty meal. Okay, I'm not like arachnophobic or anything like that. But that's kind of gross. Hammer. Blister flesh from bone in an instant. I know, I've seen it happen. When did you see it happen? You're an academic. You don't know enough to bring, food supplies, shelter, and whatever with you when you go to Greenland. The middle of Greenland. Middle of nowhere in Greenland. Spiders in small places. I don't know if I could go through with this. I think I could hear the pitter-patter of tiny feet. See, he's not actually worried about spiders. He's worried about his mistress catching up and demanding child support. A ladder. Let's, see what we can do. Oh. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. Hammer you. Ah, there we go. Way out. Do. Oh, shit, I'm supposed to be climbing. Yeah, totally knew that. Do I have a map? Oh, I don't. Missed that. If the slider wasn't empty, it'd be a handy thing to have. This is where we found the ladder. Killed me. I was hoping maybe it was one of those where I dive through or something, but such luck. Okay. Run around the corner. There's the dog. Just in case we run into that spider, we're gonna keep the hammer out. Put it away, pick up the note. Pick up the flare. Hammer. I can hear them screeching. Oh yeah, ladder. Ladder. There we go. Back up the ladder. Go ahead and save real quick. Make sure that's open. Okay, I'm not sure where I'm going. I guess I'll go over here. Okay. I figure I gotta get past that. Eat me, puppy. I'm not a tasty morsel. I'm a dumb academic. Well, nothing against academics. I'm just an idiot. Okay. Just give me stuff. Okay, I want to figure out. Okay, I'm I'm quite lost. I'm sorry that this has been so quiet and boring for the past couple of minutes. I'm just sitting here trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing next, because I don't see anything out there that I can use. I don't see anything in here I can use. Maybe... There's a rock. We're gonna try one last thing before I call it quits and, you know, leave it leave it to mull over and whatnot. Let's try that. Oh, shit. I was supposed to sneak past it. Okay, day 71. My earlier assumptions on the benign nature of my cellmates may have been made in error. After a careful autopsy, I am concerned that there may be a small volume of natural chemicals stored in the stomach which, if ingested regularly over a period of time, may become psychotropic or even lethal. My only real chance is to break out of here and raid any stashes of supplies I can find. However, the evidence against such a move is insurmountable. 1. I have no source of light. 2. I swore to myself that I wouldn't leave until I heard human voices outside. 3. Spiders are so Wait, what? Alrighty. Day 100. From the marks I've been making on the walls and my scribbled diary entries, which in the dark may amount to an illegible scrawl, today is the 100th day of my new life. Over the past month, my edible friends have become more and more aggressive and have swelled in number and size. Whether or not this is a result of my plundering their ecosystem, I am unsure. However, at this rate of growth, they will soon be too large to crawl through the gaps in the walls. For all I know, I could only be seen the tip of the iceberg. If all else fails, I am never recovered. I hope that at least my study of, and indeed involvement with these fascinating creatures will one day be regarded as an important point in natural history. The greatest names of modern science got there more through fluke than talent, and it appears that the rule has extended itself to my discovery of this delicious new species. I only pray that the second rule deems my breakthrough too insignificant, for all great discoveries tend to consume their inventor. Except this inventor is consuming his discovery. Okay, yes, I have to dodge through the light. Okay. We have an idea as to what to do. Read all that. We're alright. This must be all that's left of the basement storage. That looks rather worse for wear. So you know what we're gonna do? Break it. Battery. Fluid lighter. Ooh. Filled up and ready to burn. Burn, baby, burn. Do. Hospital Gray. Pardon me. There we go. Hopefully that means no more steam. Yeah, that's not good. Day 200. It's been some time since I recorded any findings in relation to the spiders with whom I have shared my existence for the past 8 months, partly due to my enforced retreat from their basement territory. Not too long ago, their behavior became overtly aggressive, and so I have attempted to barricade the main entrance to their lair and secured myself with one of the smaller rooms above it, and the only one with an operational door lock. The other reason is that I have been recovering from a minor operation, which I was forced to conduct myself without the aid of anesthetic. Even if I did have any anesthetic or surgical tools, I couldn't afford to be less than diligent at my work, so anesthetic was out. Surgical tools are all well and good, but although it may be becoming old and rusty, I trust my penknife to do the job just as well. The procedure itself was elementary enough, a simple amputation of a non-vital organ. I began to notice a thick glue-like substance forming on my tongue and was forced to accept that it had become infected through constant toxin ingestion. Ew. Day 300. Another century of days comes and goes. It seems like so long since I escaped here. At some stage since my last entry, I attempted to return from whence I came. That from which I originally was fleeing seems a fate far worse than the one I now face. However, in the time since I arrived from the larger mind system, a cave-in has occurred, blocking any further progress. I was forced to return and accept whatever end life has in store for me. I still hear my aggressive little friend scratching on the door to my cell. Empty drawer, blood-stained floor, holy crap. And I think that's his tongue. Alrighty then. And that's the spider he carved open. And left me... You know what? He could have at least left his penknife. His trusty penknife. I don't know if I'd want it after seeing that, but, okay. Alrighty. Beef jerky! Aromatic putrefied beef jerky. Okay, now I'm figuring that's the key for the other place, and this has actually been going on a bit longer than I meant it to. Not too long. But, uh, I guess, any tips, suggestions, anything like that? I'm guessing I'm going to that, door out there. I should be saving my batteries. I'm going that door that's locked out there next time and whatnot, and more fun running around doggies. Or possibly having my ass chewed off by doggies. But, let's save real quick. Do-do-do. And you all have a good time.